And hello and welcome back to Trails into Reverie. We're finishing up the Daydream, so let's start with the next one. Let's go!
I've wiped my ass with rubber stuff.
My first thought is, oh, that could be the episode title. And then I thought, probably shouldn't be, though.
Nice going, Ash. You just keep getting stronger.
Sure do, but those weaklings weren't putting that to the test.
Well, you were a big help all the same. I couldn't have wrapped everything up in a day without you. Still can't get over you volunteering to take out monsters, though. What brought that on?
I was in the area to visit my mom's grave anyway. Had to take the day off of school to do it, so figured I'd put the time to good use.
Oh, right.
Spare me the meaningful downcast stick. Just figured I'd better come let her know the war's over and everything. That's all. Couple that with getting to pretend I'm a bracer for a bit, and it wasn't a bad way to spend the day.
Oh, I think you could do a lot more than pretend if you wanted. Been wanting to recruit you at some point since you're such a natural. Suppose this is as good a time as any. Give it some thought, yeah? You've still got a year to decide what you want to do after graduating.
Like I said, I was just trying to make the most of my day.
I mean, like, by concept, I'm actually a big fan of the idea of, like, doing stuff just for the sake of doing it every once in a while. That might not be what he's doing.
Look at you, Mr. Community Service.
Cut the shit and just say what you want to say.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just laughing at the idea of you going straight after all you've done.
I never committed to being a bracer.
Of course you didn't. You're just looking for somewhere to run. When Zephyr invited you to join them, you should have accepted right then and there.
I still had things to take care of.
But not anymore, right? Now everything's all wrapped up with a pretty little bow. What a damn joke. In the end, your assassination attempt got hand-waved as a false report, and here you are, living a charmed student life. False report, my ass. It was regicide. Regicide! For you to get off scot-free. There really is no justice in this world.
Look, I know I have to atone for what I've done. And as long as you're inside of me, I know I don't belong with the others.
Boy, you got that right, Ash Carbide.
I feel bad doing this to Schwarzer and my classmates, but I'll be dropping out from the branch campus at the end of the month.
No, he won't. No, it won't. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Great, another boring-ass assembly is exactly what I was in the mood for as soon as I stepped back into leaves. Apparently, Principal LeGuin has some kind of announcement. Oh, I wonder. What, got any ideas? I believe your homeroom teacher should have informed you yesterday, but just in case any of you missed the memo, I'm pleased to announce that the branch campus's very own open house is starting, a week from today. Didn't have a lot of open houses, but yeah, interesting. Excuse me. As I'm sure most of you know, Thor's main campus hosts an annual festival. Under normal circumstances, we'd hold something similar, but being strapped for time in our inaugural year, we're trying something new. As a matter of fact, we weren't planning on any events this year, but then along came something that changed our minds. That would be you students. You've all grown considerably in the year since enrolling. There's still much for you all to learn. You're hardly the helpless little fledglings you were once at the start of the year. Indeed, thanks to your field exercises and combat experience, the branch campus has earned a reputation rivaling the main one. No longer does the school exist in its shadow, and we have you all to thank for that. Stand tall and be proud. Where enthusiasm was once anemic at best, we're now inundated with applications for the coming school year. I hope you're all excited. Soon you'll be upperclassmen to a new fresh crop of students. It'll no longer be just us on the campus. Who would have thought? Sounds rather exciting. I can't wait to meet them all in person. As you may surmise, this open house is for the incoming class. During this time, the campus will be open to the public. You can expect many a prospective student to visit. Your job, then, is to demonstrate to these visitors precisely what the Thor's Branch campus is all about. Consider it your first opportunity to learn what it means to be upperclassmen and to set the best examples. Needless to say, please don't embarrass the school. Now then, time is of the essence. Get to work preparing for the event. That is all. Dismissed. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Let's go theory time. How this is going to play out. How do I think this is going to play out, basically? Obviously, this open house is going to be the thing that pulls him back. And if it's not going to be Swarzer and his friendships that keep him there, right? It's not going to be like, oh, I remember how much I like you guys. I don't think he's at a point where he just forgot what he thinks about his friends and whatnot. I think it's probably more likely that it's going to be like one of the prospective students that do that. And maybe my instinct there when I heard about that, my instinct was, I wonder if Ash is going to become a teacher in the future. Like, it feels like it wouldn't fit him, but it also could really, really fit him. In the same way it does sort of for Reen. So I almost wonder if, like, being there to sort of, like, guide and help people on their paths. Because that's a pretty classic story, right? The idea of, misguided youth that overcomes his misguided elements and becomes a role model and guiding force via being a teacher and whatnot in his later years and all that sort of stuff. I can sort of imagine that. This would presumably be like the first step of him getting the experience being the sort of like person that came before in order to like help guide people and whatnot. I could see that. I wouldn't bet on it necessarily, but that's where my instinct, the instinct in my head goes. The day of will be split into two sections, morning and afternoon. In the morning will be open classes. The structure will be slightly different from usual, but you don't need to do much in the way of prep. If anything, that's for us instructors to deal with. Here's up and you managed to live up to the crowd's expectation, oh mighty Ashen Chevalier. Yeah, I imagine this class is going to get quite a few onlookers. Since we're having open classes, though, we can't let our guards down either. Exactly. Friends and relatives might drop in to see you, so be prepared. I'm starting to get nervous. Anyway, starting today, I want you all to use your time after school to prepare for the afternoon section. I spoke about it a little yesterday, but you guys are the main attraction of the afternoon's festivities. Every club is going to be holding an event inviting guests to come see them. That being said, you don't need to prepare special stalls or booths or anything like that. The whole point of this is that the clubs hold events that are closely tied to what they actually do on a day-to-day basis. I see. That'll allow us to prepare something in a short period of time. It's a perfect way of introducing the school to potential applicants and advertising our clubs. Two birds with one stone. You guys can discuss things with your club mates to figure out what you want to do. There will be no class presentations this time around, so you should be able to focus your attention squarely on that. And that's about it. I'll let you know about the curriculum at a later date. And that'll do it for today. Perfect timing, too. Latina, if you would. Right. Stand. Bow. I'm gonna go talk to Jessica and Louise. She's in tennis, right? I also have to talk with everyone from... Oh, I forgot she was swimming club. I also have to talk to everyone from the swimming club. I'll go look for Sydney. All right, Ash. That leaves you with your duties as a member of the organization committee. Huh? Wait, what the hell are you talking about? Yo, Sporcer, explain yourself. All right, I totally forgot to mention it. Sorry, but I have a meeting with the other instructors. You say, could you explain things to Ash for me? But of course. Thanks, I appreciate it. Musei is now the human shield. So what's this organ whatever committee? Well, you were absent yesterday, but we talked about it during homeroom. The primary job of the Open House Organization Committee is to help the various clubs in making sure things work as planned on event day. Each class has to choose one person for the job, you see. And after careful consideration, Class 7 picked you, Ash. What the hell are you? It's mandatory. Each class has to pick someone. I get it, but why me? I got time for this BS. You were out of luck the moment you were absent. Now then, I have to attend a meeting for the tea ceremony club. I think I speak for everyone when I say we all appreciate your dedication to this, Ash. Ta. Are they for real? Okay. This is vaguely reminiscent of Reen going around and helping people. Hey, look, another parallel to Reen's journey. Damn it. Why am I stuck doing executive committee bullshit? Ain't like I'm sticking around this joint for much longer. What's the point? So about the open house, Ash? Yeah. I guess we have to put something together for it, don't we? Do you have any ideas? What if we gave people a quiet space to read and serve them tea and snacks? That could be nice. Maybe. What do you think? I want to hear your opinion too. Yeah. Ash, are you listening? Sure. You and Kurt seem to be getting along awfully well lately. It almost reminds me of one of Dorothy's books. Yes, so. Development. Character development. It's almost like Reen's journey. Ash, wake up! Okay, I was like, she clenched her fist. And it's like, oh, determined pose. Is she determined because she wants to help Ash, or because she's like, this is my chance? Let's make this happen. What? Where's the fire? Damn. I'm sorry. You look like you were so deep in thought, and I was starting to worry. If you need someone to talk to, I'm always here to listen. Okay? I know I probably can't do all that much for you, but still. You always help me so much. This time, I want to be the one who helps you. What am I even doing? This isn't like me. Huh? What are you? No use getting so worked up about dumb bullshit. If this is the last thing I do here, might as well make it count, right? You know, I think I'm gonna go all out. What? Wait, what do you mean? Is this the Kurt thing again? From Dorothy's books? I mean the open house. I'm on the executive committee for it. You're helping to run the event? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't exactly volunteer for it, but let's just say it fell into my lap. Is that what's been bothering you, Ash? Sure, I guess you could say that. Something along those lines. Ash on the executive committee, huh? The more I think about it, though. I'd say the role's a perfect fit for you, Ash. You're going to do great. I'll be rooting for you the whole time. It's just grunt work. Nothing to get that excited about. I'll get it taken care of. Maybe that's what she meant by it being perfect for you. More importantly, we need to figure out what we're doing as the literature club. Way I see it, we can't half-ass this thing. Unless we go all out, all of the other clubs are going to make us look bad. That's true. Then what do you think we should do? Well, that's the million-mirror question, ain't it? I don't know. What if we offer a recommendation service? People can come in and we'll suggest books based on their mood and taste. We'd use the library and everything. Oh, that's a good idea. Sounds like the perfect thing for a group like ours. But we can't stop there and call it good. It'd be lame, that's all we have. Maybe we should set aside time for a live reading. Wait, no, now we're getting into this isn't what's actually happening during your club activities. That's a wonderful idea, let's do it. But who's going to do the reading? And what are they going to read? What do you mean who's going to read? You. Who else is there in this club? Me? Well, I can't read in front of so many strangers. At least come up with me, Ash. Afterward, Ash, together with his fellow committee members Leonora and Stock, spent the ensuing days toiling away on the open aires. Eager to make the most of his limited time, he poured every ounce of his energy into making the event a big success. I wonder what he's planning to do when he leaves. With his help, many of the school's clubs were able to prepare in time despite the short deadline they faced. Like, I wouldn't assume he's leaving because he has something he needs to do, but because of, like, all the guilt elements of it, right? Not something he needs to do, but rather something that's like, I should go do this instead, you know, because I don't deserve this or something. After a long week of preparations, it was at last time for the open house to commence. Oh, I saw some main campus students. Ooh, are they thinking of transferring? And just like that, a revolution took place in Calver that led to a massive transformation of its political system. In order to forge better ongoing relationships with our neighboring nation, it's important to understand the democratic ideals that form the backdrop of... Oh, it's the real Ashen Chevalier! Oh, he's much more serious than I expected. How dashing! I'm so jealous of the students here! He's ridiculously popular. Kinda feels more, feels like more people are here to see Instructor Reen than they are for the class itself. That Kurt fellow sure is handsome too. I'm so glad I got to see him today. Wait, Kurt? You're in no position to talk, Kurt. What? Who are those people? Those look like grown people fawning over a student. What the fuck? Those look like adult-like models and stuff. A lecture on the arts at a military academy. Huh. The idea is all well and good, but I have a little doubt it's not but frivolity. Oh, come on, don't be like that. As people well educated in the fine arts, it's our duty to warmly watch over them. General Relia Le Guin? What's the Golden Rakshasa doing here? I heard she was the principal, but I didn't think she'd teach class directly. Let the lecture begin. First, to be clear, social standing and qualifications mean nothing when it comes to art. While some pieces require some measure of knowledge to understand, all interpretation is up to the person experiencing the art. I'm going to assume that everyone present understands that extremely basic concept. Am I correct? Let's check out another class. Yes, good idea. Now, today's classes are open to the public. I'd love for some of our esteemed guests to speak about the arts. Principal Le Guin is not to be messed with. I feel for them, but they did this to themselves. Alright, this is a class. Man, a mock battle between students. Talk about a letdown. I was hoping I get to see the Golden Rakshasa and this Ashen Chevalier duke it out in person. I think they don't have soldats that actually keep up with them at this point. Because that was like the whole story of the other thing, right? No kidding. This whole thing's gonna be a waste of everyone's time. I gotta level with you, man. was hoping I'd get to put Swarzer's new plaything through its paces. You should have known better then. There's no way we can show something like that to the public. Yeah, I guess. Well, seeing as we got an audience here, might as well put on a good show. You game? Oh, you bet I am. Don't expect me to go easy on you, Ash. I'll be giving this fight everything I've got. One sec. I need to do a thing. Okay, I think everything should be good. My headset was complaining about needing to charge, so I plugged it in directly, and hopefully that should be fine until the end of this. Oh, you bet I am. Don't expect me to go easy on you, Ash. I'll be giving this fight everything I've got. Are they gonna let us fight it? There hasn't been that many Divine Knight battles. Ready, set, fight. Nope, never ever. What the? These kids have got some skills, serious skills. I swear they're enlisted soldiers. No kidding, I'd recruit them into our unit if I could. That kind of training are they getting here? Well, these two might be exceptions. I don't think there's gonna be a war and all this shit going on every year for every class to live up to. Trial by fire, yeah? This is finally over. I am dead tired. It's hard to ignore all the eyes on you. Don't rest for too long. Our main jobs remain undone. Especially yours, Ash. And whose fault is that? I did my damnedest to help out, so you all better not waste my hard work. Roger that. We'd better get to our respective clubs then. You'll be checking in on each of them, right? Yeah, just make sure no shit suddenly hits the fan. It's annoying as hell, but I'm already on board, so... Yeah, we get it. You're too cool for school, literally. Now we're rooting for you, so go kick some open house butt. Just focus on your own club stuff, Wild Philly. You could stand to be a little more honest. But then he wouldn't be our Ash now, would he? Alright, guess I should get going. This really is it. And no regrets, right? I mean, we know it doesn't happen. I think physically we know it doesn't happen, right? Oh, snap. Okay. I actually was not expecting it. You know what? Now it suddenly feels a whole lot more like a reference to some of Rene's activities.
First things first. Walking around a whole lot.
Yep.
Can't believe how much I've gotten used to this big-ass building.
Oh, that's on a different floor with the class. Okay. Yeah, I missed that they were transparent. It feels like a lot. It's totally different from how I pictured Military Academy. I feel like I could come from... Oh, you know what? I'm going to try to get in. Glad to hear that. Okay. Just curious how in-depth the unnamed NPC dialogue might be. Yep, okay, so it's primarily people being like, oh yeah, this is going well. Here's an FYI to you guys about how well it's going. Oh, hello. Open house at the branch campus, huh? All eyes are on this place. After the Great War, Radio Trista moved back to the main office. When the second studio leaves, it's turning into an important location for us. Personally working on a large-scale special broadcast about the branch campus. The open classes in the morning were great, but the club events in the afternoon were something else. As a third graduate, I plan on covering all this in spectacular fashion. Yeah, that's cool. Good to hear that the like literally ones.
Who put that box out?
Box? This box? When did this come together? I'm not crazy about the fact that it's on the organization. I'm on the organization committee and I don't know about this, but please vote for the one you support. Ballot box, eh? Will Leonora or Stark set this up? So they want to decide which club has the best showing, huh? How dumb. But I'll take a look later. Oh, you don't let me just vote without knowing anything? Fuck it. I would have voted as a biased person. Hey, Lind! Evie, what are you doing here? Covering the open house, obviously. Hey, want to swap places for old time's sake? I do know CPR after all. Yeah, but you're not any good at it. I know from personal experience. Not happening. You just said you're here for work. At least try to act professional. It's fine. Rex is here too. He's got it covered. Though all of our photos will be of the girls if I don't keep an eye on him. You two haven't changed at all. Indeed. Yeah, whose class is this? Oh. Oh, the library. Oh, yeah, no, this would be ours then. Okay. Ash, thanks for keeping tabs on all of the clubs. I was just worried about whether or not you could handle things alone. But it looks like you're doing fine. Yeah, I was nervous talking to the guys, but I'm managing. I got to chat with the female guests about all kinds of books. I even managed to turn a few new people onto Dorothy's novel. Go, whatever floats your love boat. Plus, the book recommendation corner is surprisingly popular. The books here are all property of the school, so I can't loan them out, but Becky made sure that if there are any books people like, they can buy them immediately. I'm really grateful for her hard work. Bet she is pleased as punch she could profit off of the open house. I don't imagine it's that heavy of a profit for that low of a... for that specialized of a service for that low of, amount, I guess. Well, either way, it looks like things are fine here. Yep, I know you do great with your job as a committee member, Ash. I'll be your personal little cheering squad, so go get him! Man, just worry about yourself. Still have your live reading to do, right? Yeah. I better go to the club room to prepare. When the time comes, I'll be waiting there. Yeah, I got it. Interesting. I'm nervous about the recital. Why? Didn't you do all the announcements on the Derflinger? Reading a book out loud should be hell easy for you at this point. Talking to a microphone and speaking to a huge audience right in front of you are completely different. Plus, I was talking to our friends on the Derflinger. Look, just assume nobody's expecting much from you and try to unclench. You'll be fine. And don't unclench too hard. That's kind of sad in and of itself. But you're right. That's enough complaining out of me. You just focus on doing your job, okay, Ash? Will do. Good luck out there. Indeed. I bet there is probably some interesting stuff here. Where'd the boys go? They already ran off somewhere together. Just ignore them and let's have our own fun. Will they be okay? No worries. If they get lost, someone from the branch campus will find them. It'll be fine. No, we're gonna have to find someone, aren't we? Recommended a picture book. Oh, hey, see. So you would be Ash from the new Class 7, I presume. A pleasure to see you. Have we not met before? Likewise, I guess. So you're that sister over at the church in town, yeah? I guess he's never went in the church. I was like, Jack, she went to school with Swarzer and now works as a squire with the Gralsritter. I'm guessing you're babysitting the kids again, huh? That I am. Today's open house sounded like a fun diversion, so I decided to bring them here as a change of pace. This is my last opportunity to spend time with these children, after all. Oh yeah? That mean you're moving on from leaves? Yes, my duties in this region have come to an end, essentially. Gotcha. I imagine you guys constantly have your hands full in one way or another. Those runts sure do seem fond of you, though. Better come back to visit every now and again, so they don't get too bummed out. Oh, of course. I absolutely want to visit whenever the opportunity presents itself. Yeah, don't try to make too many connections across too many locations that you go to. You might end up, you might end up, like, needing to make visits to, like, 20 different places. I know Swarzer's pocketbook is probably really just gasping for air at this point. Oh, hello. College student. I can't believe I overslept. I completely missed the morning lectures. I was hoping to catch a glimpse of the Ashen Chevalier in person. Why didn't anyone wake me up? Is Saint Estrella labeled a college? I didn't abandon me. Made a pact. I don't remember it being labeled a college. That might be a translation thing. So listen, UK? Oh, Frankie! I forgot about Frankie! Oh, just suddenly I saw the two of them together. It's like, oh, I remember like half of it, but I remember Celestine, you came. Indeed I have, though. I only served here for but a few months before the war. I simply had to come when I caught wind of the event. Lord Paticase graciously granted me free time, so here I am. That's great. I'm glad you could make it. I was talking to Master Reen and Lady Towa earlier. They had much to say about you, Frankie. It seems you've carried on your custodial duties here quite admirably since I left. Yes! And I hear you now manage the dormitories as well. That's quite the impressive promotion. Thanks, Celestine. I still fall 100 Seljas short of you when it comes to the workload I can handle, though. That's just as well. I'd fear for my own job if you were to follow in my stead too quickly. That being said, are you still looking to be a receptionist with the Bracer Guild? Absolutely. That's still the dream, but honestly, I get a lot of fulfillment out of this work as it is. I know the guild's short-handed right now, so it's not like there's any shortage of opportunities. But with more students and so, I feel like I should stay put for now and grow. That's what I've been thinking anyway. Aw. It would have been really fun if, like, just in Calvert arc, Frankie showed up as the guild receptionist. That would have been fun. Is that so? Though I've only been away for a short while, I must say, frankly, you have grown indeed. And if you're ready to apply for the guild, please by all means do not hesitate to reach out to me. I have a fair few leads into the organization. It would be my honor if I could personally recommend you when the time comes. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Aw. When I compare myself to Celestine, I feel like I've got a good ways to go. I'd better make the most of this job so I can catch up. Aw. It's very sweet. Oh, hey, look, the boys in question. Cool, let's roll. I don't know if we should go that way. I don't see any club activities. Who cares? Exploring the campus is way more fun than some dumb old club stuff. This is farther than I made it last time. Don't you want to see what's farther down? Yeah, I guess I do. Oh no, they're gonna go down. Okay. Exactly. Now what are we waiting for? Let's hold it right there, you little brats. Ah! Ash, what are you doing here? This bounce off limits. Go screw around somewhere else. Can't believe a punk like you selling has to behave. What was that? Nothing. Ignore him. Come on, Zach. Let's get out of here. Ugh, fine. If we have to. They're gonna find a way in anyways, aren't they? Man, I thought this was finally giving me our chance to explore the place for real. Oh well, off limits kind of limits us, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's not like we put a fence up. Zach dragged me over here, but I think it might be time to get back to Teddy. I bet Sister Rosine is worried about us. Yeah, I could imagine that too. Ooh, quite a few people out here too. Mika, so this is Branch Campus Open House. Everything looks so lovely. I can't believe I have another opportunity to meet him. Oh, am I lucky? Oh, no. Is this before or after the event of St. Estrella? Now that I've scouted out the school, all that's left is head over to the clubhouse and... What's this funny feeling in my chest? Oh, be still, my beating heart! Huh. Guess she's here to see someone. No idea who, though. Well, whatever. She seems to know where she's going. You do your thing, girlie. Easy, Mika. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe. Yeah, I should probably go say hi to Wayne at some point. Seeing as he's as he's the one who told me about this open house originally. You and Aries are grateful for that brief distraction, Brain. But just a bit longer and I'll make my way to the clubhouse. Fantastic. That's totally not going to backfire on anyone. At any point or something. This is where the school, she goes to school these days. Seems like a really lively place. Hey, I know you. You and Leonora used to work together, didn't you? Oh, yeah, I remember that quest now. Oh, you're one of the guys from the new Class 7. Hey, thank you for looking out for her. Officially, I'm here to escort Hugo as he goes about his business, first and foremost. But the reason I volunteer really was so I could see how Leonora is holding up. Sounds like she's been keeping plenty busy, working on the executive committee for this event and all. Seeing her all relaxed, settled in here really puts my mind at ease. Yeah, that's good to see you doing well as well. Oh, cutscene. Okay, let's go, 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 go. Oh yeah, her family's here. Alright, tennis club. Looks like they're putting on an exhibition match and a tennis lesson. Take this. Ha! And this. Not so fast. Attention everyone, the tennis club is holding public exhibition matches. Tennis is a fun sport and a fine way to stay fit and healthy. Anyone who's interested is welcome to come and give it a try. Those who'd like to sign up for a demonstration, please come and see me. Looks like they've dragged a decent crowd. Even the Wild Phillies family came to spectate. Huh? Fine, is underselling it. These chicks are downright smoking. Okay, that's even creepier than the other one. Just look at him run around, showing off some leg. Did we hit the jackpot or what? Every one of these girls is a 10. We ought to sign up for a little demonstration. Sounds like a good way to get some hands-on time, if you know what I mean. I'm down. It ain't like there's anything else going on at the Snooze Fest, that's for damn sure. Right, we got a couple creepers on our hands. Any other day, I'd kick their asses and be done with it, but we've got to take a more delicate approach here. Hey there, you two. That uniform. You must be a student here. Shit, don't tell me you overheard us. What's your problem, chump? We ain't done nothing wrong. Relax, guys. I'm not here to start any beef. I'm just here to... I was going to say something at the end there. It was hilarious, but then I didn't think of it. I mean, come on. Do I look like some preppy hall monitor snitch to you? Give me a break. You got a point. You don't exactly look like an honor student. Yeah, if anything, you look like a bad influence. Takes one to know one, jackass. Look, I get it, okay? That's why I came to give you a warning. As a matter of courtesy. A warning? About what? It's like, look around. You didn't forget where we are, did you? The Thor's Military Academy branch campus, duh. But who cares? We're only here to kill time and catch some eye candy. Let that first part sink in. You're at a freaking military academy. Those aren't ordinary schoolgirls you're ogling, my dudes. They're training to be professional soldiers. The war kind, you know? If push comes to sexual harassment, they can make a weapon out of damn near anything within reach. Saw them smacking around that tennis ball. The thing flew like a damn bullet. Now imagine you got on their bad side and one of them went slice serve on you with their racket. How do you think that'd pan out? Look, I don't know. Your skull is gonna get smashed, that's what. It won't be a tiny fracture either. I'm talking complete cranial crushing. Dust. You for real? Oh, I just heard Persona's Ryuji saying that in my head as I said it. For real? Oh, that'll be the least of your troubles, I can tell you right now. How's it get any worse than that? Oh, a lot of rich girls here from families with ties to people we really want to get on the bad side of. Word gets out that their dear daughters are in any sort of trouble, there'll be hell to pay. Kind of hell that I'd really rather not even think about. Like, damn. Take it from me. It sucks being here. It's suffocating. Got eyes on you wherever you go. Guy can't catch a break. I mean, if you fellas want to try your luck, be my guest. You're way braver than I am, though. I'll be rooting for you. At a distance. Quietly. If you're lucky, you might walk away with a few bones intact. Might be worth a shot. One way to find out, yeah? You know what? I think we're good. Ain't like we're that desperate for some action, right, dude? I think we better go. Cool, let's beat it. Took him long enough. What a complete waste of my time. Maybe I should have just pulled them aside and beaten the crap out of them. Saved us all the trouble. Man, I really have gotten soft since coming here. This sucks. I mean... no comment. You've never seen tennis, but that's interesting. Thanks to Jessica's exciting match earlier, the hands-on area is a big hit with the visitors. Nothing wrong with a little hustle and bustle, but kitty girls handle so many people. I think so. We've got spare rackets lying around that we can use. It'd be nice if we had more than one court, but we're just doing basic rally, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Want to give a shot, Ash? You're more than welcome to. No can do. I've got too much work around the festival to slack off here. Still, if you girls have any trouble keeping up, let me know and I can see what I can do. Sure thing. Thanks, Ash. Fortunately, I couldn't make it here in time for the public lectures in the morning. But I can tell Yuna's working hard and doing well here, which is what counts. I'll be here to give my husband the good news. I'll be sure to give my husband the good news when I get back. Oh, that's cool. Kick some butt, Yuna! Yo, Yuna! Yeah, kick some butt, Yuna! Yo, Yuna! She's not even doing anything at the moment. She's just standing around, kicking some butt. How am I supposed to relax when my family is watching me? Especially when they're just like screaming constantly about butts. I can hear Ken and Nana cheering me on from there. How are they so loud? Am I that loud? Well, time to put on the big sister cat. I don't want to disappoint them. Was that how Ash was supposed to say that? That last sentence? Probably you. I get a feeling that this last sort of post-game section has quite a few more distinct, clear errors, and I'm guessing it did not have as much editing focus given to it, which, this is a fucking massive game, so understandable, but also, one of those things, right? This was originally supposed to be a casual tennis demonstration, but I got completely absorbed in my match with Yuna. Well, that's fine. Made for a much better club promotion. Jolita Stew. Thing to pay attention to. Number 1. The thing in front of my face. Oh. Okay. This is a hell of a place to do it. Are you on the track area? Oh, no, I wanted to listen to that more. Start it up again. Come on. I want to see if I can recognize the melody. Damn it. Modern Music Club. Performance that'll linger in your hearts forever. Clever. I'm just going to assume they actually got permission to perform here. Yeah, I'm going to guess no. Still, not bad, guys. Thanks, everyone. You've been our little trio's biggest audience yet. Thanks for sharing your energy with us and helping us put on our best show ever. Aye, we're rocking the house down today. But the fun isn't over just yet. This next song will be our last. Let's get wild. Oh, let's hear it. She's usually so stoic, but now look at her. I mean, Valerie. Yeah, you can actually hold a conversation with her these days. Says the pot about the kettle. Not my fault if folks can't hang. That's just what makes you special. Come again? Anyway, looks like the show's wrapping up. Things are gonna get messy when people try to leave. Care to help me play usher? If it ain't one pain in the ass job, it's another. Fine. The next performance is in 1 hour. Come check us out. Still got plenty of songs you haven't heard yet, so don't sleep on our next show. We're gonna make the next performance even hotter than this one. You can count on that. Are you gonna like change into swimsuits? That probably would be a bad idea. Yeah, the crowd is raving. Suppose I can spare a crumb of validation for those dorks today. Hey, Ash, doing the rounds? Is Tatiana gonna be okay handling the literature club on her own? Sure, the only thing we do that requires more than one person is recitals, so... Other than that, she should be able to hold down the fort still, though. Girl's usually a walking ball of nerves, but when shit's gotta get done, she always rises to the challenge. Aw, you seem to really trust her. You should tell her what you just told me. I think you'd make her really happy. Like hell I could say that to her face. Ain't my job to make her happy anyway. Man, you gave me such a headache. Yeah, it's one way to phrase it. I just realized there's an opportunity for Anton and them to show up here. Like, they haven't been in the game, but they could still just... This is just like a random thing they added, like, after the game launch. And you're like, oh, let's just throw Anton in here. Whenever I sing and strum on my guitar, I tend to lose myself in the throw of performing. Inevitably, as soon as I come back down to earth, I'm mortified. No point getting all in your head like that. Hell, how many times have you, have people seen you guys perform at this point? Enough that it shouldn't bother me, huh? I mean... Never totally get used to some things, right? Oh, now this is rockin'! If I had a concert of Butin on the Doubling of all places. I'm on Cloud 9, bloody Cloud 9! I was honestly gobsmacked when we were allowed to perform with Arkansas a little while back. Today I'm feeling a different emotion. Of course you are. Punks were the stars of the show today. Huh, that we were. I was nervous, but even more than that, I was busting at the seams to jam out. And that's why I think I performed even better than usual. Indubitably. Good to see you guys doing well. Did we have a cook? Yeah, right. Because Tita was in it. The cooking club. The dining room really does look like a bona fide restaurant. 3 additional orders of acerbic tomato omelet rice. Got it. Coming right up. Order up. Smooth mashed potatoes on deck. Running. Oh, they actually know how a restaurant runs. Okay. Now this is what I call bustling. Well, that's what happens when you give free food. Oh, I wonder if it actually is free. These girls can cook well enough to rival any restaurant, so I'm not surprised. If I'm worried about anything, it's... Here's your Freddy Open House Special. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's a lavish dish filled with all kinds of specialty ingredients. Please enjoy. Too late. Hopefully they don't complain later. What's this? It's magnificent. It's stimulatingly aromatic and rich on the palate, and with a refined aftertaste. Yes, this is the flavor I've sought for so many years. What would they say that? That means it was worth hiking up the mountains to get the ingredients. I'm impressed. I must contact my foodie friend. Looks like they've got some cuckoo customers too. This food seems like a hit, so I guess it's fine. Hey, if one person likes it, other people will like it too, right? Oh, I'm full. That's a whole lot of food. There's so many other items on the menu I want to try. Nope, hold it together, Mint, or you'll get a horrid stomach ache. Maybe I could just order one more thing? I mean, it'd be contributing to their sales, right? Okay, they're not free. All right, I've decided. Let's keep this food train rolling. Toot toot! Freddy's dessert looks super intriguing. Does feel like a way to end it. It does feel like a way to end it. Super something else. The balance between spicy, sour, and bitter flavors is sublime. Did you use special ingredients for this as well? Oh, keen senses, my friend. I use the extract of a certain botanical monster to offset the richness of the stock. Oh, I see. That's how you're able to craft such complex flavor. Nutritious. I like how he's learned to not mention where they come from. The dish is truly overflowing. Hit our toe with unknown discoveries. Okay, Weirdo, you have fun with that. I think that's a good place to end that. We're still doing okay on potatoes, but we're starting to run low on tomatoes. We could use your fresh stock of drinks, too. Did I hear you say we're running out of grub? Yeah, we brought in a lot more customers than we originally expected to. It's not a bad thing, though. Becky agreed to supply us with whatever we needed, so all I have to do is give her a call and we'll be set. Man, good on her to be so on top of it. No, nice. Way to stay on top of things. Naturally. Thanks for checking in, Ash. I promise we'll be fine. Good to know. All we have to do is simmer it and it'll be good to go. While we get on that, we can prep the next. Looks like things are real busy in here. I guess they are, huh? If anything, I'm just relieved we have so many customers. This is all thanks to you helping with the taste testing. Only help because I got to eat for free. Anyway, good luck. Did you taste test Freddy's thing? I'm not sure how much of it is because I've taken like a few small breaks as I've been walking around in the previous issue. But man, this has been going on for like surprisingly long for one of these. Alrighty, for the swim team, we've got swimming lessons from Stark and Wayne's muscle training seminar. Those are great places to start, but there's no better teacher than hands-on experience. What do you say we all get our feet wet? That makes sense, but I'm not much of a swimmer, so I'm a little scared. No need to worry. We have kickboards for those who require them. Feel free to borrow one if you feel the need. Oh my, just look at her. Have you ever seen anything so cute? Right? She's so short, it's like she's a living doll or something. Oh, well, aren't you sweet? What are you doing lending a hand out here? Oh, say, you think she might be his little sister? And what if she is? Maybe she's here to help her brother. Good for her, I say. This seems unfair. This seems incredibly unfair. for the same year as them, but they treat me as if I'm some little girl. Nah, don't let it get to you. Maybe they can't tell, but the rest of us know just how mature you are, I promise. Also, I don't think she's technically the same age as everyone, right? She may not be growing, and she may have been accelerated, but like her birth year was probably much closer to the present, technically, right? Or did they imply that she actually like grew up before being released in like a test tube or whatever the exact mechanism was? I feel like we've seen a visual of it at some point that I'm not in my, like in one of the openings. I remember actually in one of the openings I feel like, or not even the openings, in the Code Steel 2 ending, one of the endings that had like a bunch of extra art. Because I remember someone pointing out that it was like extra art that was added at a point. A bunch of extra art that had like them as they were like younger and whatnot, and Milliam had something with that. Yes, things are going well enough for little Bunny. Stuck by her side, I'm sure everything will be just fine. As for Wayne over there, the key to muscle training is to balancing your load carefully. If you work yourself too hard, it'll come back to bite you, and then some. Instead, you must increase the load gradually. Once you find a suitable routine, you boys can one day have glorious muscles like mine. What do you think of these guns? Pretty cool, right? You're looking at my bright and joy. I mean, those are muscles. Yep, definitely muscles. Sure, you're ripped, but at the end of the day, they're just muscles. Never underestimate the splendor of muscles. Muscles combine power and beauty into a singular sublime form. Nothing else compares. When push comes to shove, you can only count on yourself, and when shove comes to heave, only your muscles will have your back. Who knows what the future might have in store? Build muscles now and worry later, I say. Excuse me, I have a question. I admire your enthusiasm, son. Ask away. If there's anything you wish to know about muscles, I'm here to help. And the back of my throat's getting really irritated by this voice. Fuck. I'm here to help. Do muscles make you popular with girls? They can. Some girls, at least. You see. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Me too. They say women are attracted to confidence, and what better way to build confidence than with a body of steel, in theory, anyway. If you say so, mister. Wow, look over there, you guys. Wow. You can have muscles for days, but nothing makes a handsome face like that, guys. Yeah, you got that right. Wait, don't go! You must believe in the power of muscles! Where are they going? They're walking towards a wall. Jeez, dramatic much? I like muscles will guarantee popularity, so why even bother? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. That 100% is totally like enjoy your muscles, man, but man, I will just say it reminds me of like actual people out there that are like not popular, and then they feel as though they sort of like throw themselves into like bodybuilding sort of stuff in the same way. Obviously it's not a problem in and of itself, but usually if it's like purely like a delusional sort of coping mechanism, and once you get it, you think like that's the end goal because you're doing it not for the muscles, you're doing it for something else. He likes his muscles, which is good. Right? He likes building muscles and being fit and stuff like that. You gotta do the thing before like the sake of the actual thing, I think is more the message I'm getting at. Rather than doing it to try to achieve something else like popularity. Oh yeah, Mika said she was coming to the open house today. But I haven't seen any sign of her. Could have sworn I told her I'd be holding a muscle training seminar here at the pool. Why won't anyone believe in the power of muscles? Damn, he's down in the dumps. I don't know if I've ever seen him so dejected. You're gonna walk away from that one. I've never known muscles betray a single soul, but I suppose people inevitably betray muscles. Such is life. Man, is this gonna be the note we leave Wayne's story on? That's sad. That's like legitimately sad. Hey Ash, good to see you. Sorry to drop the patrol duty on you. Don't sweat it. Ain't like any of us can abandon our club responsibilities just because we're pulling double duty for the open house. It's always been the plan to rotate who's doing the rounds so we can pitch in at our clubs regardless. Right, as I recall, you'll be off next, which is when I'll jump in and get back to work. When the time comes, don't worry about hitting me up on your way or anything. Just head straight on over, no biggie. Gotcha. Thanks, man. It is frustrating to have people think that I'm Stark's younger sister. We look nothing alike. I realize that, statistically speaking, I'm shorter than the average high schooler. However, I am confident that one of these days I'll have a big growth spurt and catch up. Surely I will. I must. Are we at a point where, like, our understanding of your guys' situation is like, no, that's never going to happen. They have designed you to never be like that. That said, if we get into the Calver arc and it's like just enough later where they have a big growth spurt and they just show up one day being like, I would 100% support that. I would 100% support Kia, Milliam, Altina, all of them. Do it. Do it, Falcom. Do it. After all, I'm on track to surpass Milliam. It's a good sign things are going to improve. Is it? Yeah, I mean, it's a better sign than it not happening, at the very least.